Buju and Dinawe Maganidok Ni Janashanabedok, Niiyogaabawiikwe Indigenous. Nimin Wendam Inin Dagozian da Widukazoyan, O Okea ga Anuniguyan, the Ganawendaman Inyu Gikanu Amadi, Wigamagoon, Binishkaye, da Widukawag, Mrs. Agegani and Shinabe, Anin Diko in Danakid, Weweni da Ijigikanu Amagozid. Niwea and Guamatun da Bimuwijigadeg, Gidin Wewanan, Binish Gaye Gidish Twawanan, Niganakea. Mi'il Mamo Apitain Dagwak, Mi'il Gaye Gai Kiduad Ingyu, Mindimuyeyag na Akiweziyag. Buju, my name is Niiyogaabawiikwe. I'm also known as Neo. My government paper name is Brooke Mose Gonzalez. I'm happy to work for the benefit of the people of the Mille Band of Ojibwe. My own Anikubijigan was a member of the community known as Muse Akiweze, Mike Moose or Mike Muse, and I have 3 children who are band members. I'm honored to be the beneficiary of language and cultural teachings from many elders of the band. The Mille Band of Ojibwe Education Department has a great team of directors, including Executive Director Raina Kilspotted, Early Education Director Nancy Sabu, Ojibwe Language Program Director Amanda Nickaboyne-Meyer, and our Niyashing School Principal Letitia Weiss. While I don't have time here to list all of our 127 staff members, I want to acknowledge the fact that we continue to operate with staff vacancies. In many cases, our current staff have taken on multiple extra duties to make sure our students receive the attention and care they need. We appreciate this effort, but we also need relief. I hope that if any of the band members listening have an interest in joining our staff, please put in an application for positions you are qualified for. And if you are not yet qualified and you are interested in a career in education, that you meet with our scholarship department and explore taking the next step to becoming a certified educator. We really need your assistance, and our students deserve to see their own people teaching them in our schools. Niyashing School has partnered this past year with the Department of Health and Human Services, Ojibwe, and the Department of Natural Resources to provide enhanced services for our students that maximize access to band resources. Students across the country are struggling with mental health and wellness. And for our students here, it is enhanced by the ongoing series of extensive losses experienced in our communities. Grief, anxiety, and post-pandemic return to life are all struggles shared with our youth. This affects the ability of our students to focus on learning. When we did a voluntary mental health assessment at the middle and high schools in partnership with the Department of Health and Human Services last spring, we found that our students have a pressing need for additional assistance with healing in finding ways to stay mentally healthy. Our partnership with the Department of Health and Human Services has made it possible for middle and high school students to access mental health therapists and wellness coaches on the school campus, making getting help more accessible and convenient for students and their families. Partnership with Ojibwe expanded our capacity to serve students in our Oshkimajitada Alternative Learning Program, which offers students the ability to complete their high school education and even access college-level courses and credits with supports that meet their individual needs and schedules. We also continue to partner with Ojibwe to offer community Ojibwe language tables in D1, D2, and D3. And finally, our strengthening of continued partnership with the Department of Natural Resources ensures that our students have access to our woodlands and waters, giving our students the opportunity to participate in wild rice gathering, sugar bush, and fishing. Our approach to education is to give our students the best we have to offer as Anishinaabe people. We are doing so by giving them all of the possible tools they can use to be happy, healthy, contributing citizens. Our Ojibwe language program continues to create the foundation needed to reestablish our Ojibwe language medium classrooms in our early ed and K-12 school systems. A major component of this is to establish our language standards, which we are doing by convening our Tribal Eminence Committee. This committee is made up of our remaining Ojibwe-speaking elders, who will help us determine if a person has the proficiency required to engage in regular conversation, an important skill for our language teachers. This will give us the ability to certified speakers who can qualify for an American Indian language teacher license in the state of Minnesota. In our early education department, we are pleased to report that we broke ground on a new early childhood center in Hinckley. This site will be focused on providing early Head Start services. Look for announcements later this year about our opening date. And finally, I want to share one of the best parts of my duties as commissioner, which is final approval of scholarships and awards. I know that every grade on those report cards represents a lot of work on the part of our higher education students. And even if I don't have the ability to reach out each semester to tell you, I'm so proud of every single passing grade. I know how much work, how many hours of focus, and the sacrifice those grades represent. I have been delighted to approve academic achievement awards for many band members this past year, including one for a graduate of my alma mater, Dartmouth College. Go Big Green. We have scientists, IT specialists, accountants, and even a medical doctor in progress. I'm so proud of the 200 band members and descendants who are currently improving their lives and our communities by seeking out post-secondary education. I hope that, like 3 of this year's graduates who are also working in our band government, that when you have completed your higher education or certification, that you will consider returning home to work with the band. I look forward to reporting more success for our students and growth in our language in the coming year. Miigwech Bizindawieg.